Look at your calendar. 7 days. Monday through Sunday. It feels as natural as the sun coming up. Everyone on Earth agrees on it. Every country, every religion, every screen. It's the one measurement of time nobody argues about. Turns out, nothing in the sky ever made it. The year belongs to the sun. The month belongs to the moon. The day belongs to the Earth turning once on its axis. But nothing up there takes 7 days to do anything. Somebody built the week, and they built it to run you. Start with what's real. Every other unit of time has an anchor you can see. A day is one rotation. 24 hours, give or take a few minutes. A month is roughly one cycle of the moon, 29 and a half days. A year is one lap around the sun, 365 days. Every one of those is a fact about the universe. Now find the week. There's no 7-day orbit, no 7-day tide, no 7-day season. Nothing in your body runs on a 7-day clock either. Your sleep follows the light. Your hunger follows the day. The week is the only unit of time humans made out of nothing. Sociologist Eviatar Zerubavel called it a purely human invention, a way to escape nature. So where does 7 come from? Follow it back 4,000 years. Ancient Babylon, the best astronomers in the world at the time. They mapped the night sky and counted the things that moved. 7, the sun, the moon, and 5 wandering lights. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Everything else stayed still. 7 moving powers. So 7 became sacred. They split the lunar month into quarters. 7, 14, 21, 28. And on those days, they believed you were in danger. Evil days. You didn't travel. You didn't work. You didn't decide anything. The first version of the week wasn't a schedule. It was a warning. But this week was still tied to the moon. It reset every month. Then someone cut the thread. The Hebrew Sabbath kept the 7-day cycle, but detached it from the sky. 6 days of labor, 1 of rest. Forever. No matter what the moon did. That was the moment the week stopped being astronomy and became a machine. But it was still just one culture's habit. Rome made it everyone's. And here's the strange part. Rome didn't have a 7-day week. For centuries, Romans ran on 8 days. Market day to market day. 8 letters, A through H, carved on their stone calendars. Then the 7-day planetary week arrived from the east and spread on its own. Not by decree, by fashion. Astrology was everywhere, and 7 felt powerful. Then, in the year 321, an emperor made it official. Constantine declared one day of the 7 a day of rest across the empire, not a suggestion. Law, courts closed, cities stopped. From then on, the week wasn't a belief. It was infrastructure. And you still say its names out loud every single week. Saturday is Saturn's day. Sunday is the sun's. Monday is the moon's. In English, the rest are Norse gods. Tiusa, Woden, Thor, Frigg. But that was only the surface, because the week did something no other unit did. It never stopped, not once, not for anything. In 1582, Europe discovered its calendar was wrong. The year had drifted. The dates no longer matched the seasons, so they deleted 10 days, erased them from history. People went to sleep on October 4th and woke up on October 15th. 10 days that no human being ever lived. And yet, Thursday was still followed by Friday. They rewrote the calendar. They did not dare touch the week, because by then, too much depended on everyone counting together. Twice in history, someone tried to break it anyway. Both times, it was a government that thought it owned time. 1793. Revolutionary France had just abolished a king. They decided the calendar was a leftover of religion, so they rebuilt it. 12 months of exactly 30 days, and a week of 10. 10 days of work, then 1 day of rest. They called it the Decadi. On paper, elegant. Decimal, rational, modern. In practice, workers had just traded 1 rest day in 7 for 1 in 10. They hated it. Quietly, then openly. 12 years later, Napoleon canceled the whole thing and gave the week back. But the worst attempt was still ahead, and it went after something else. 1929. The Soviet Union wanted factories that never stopped. A machine standing idle one day in 7 was waste. So they didn't shorten the week, they shattered it. The plan was called nepreryvka, the continuous week. Every worker was assigned to one of 5 groups. Each group got a different rest day, marked by a color: yellow, orange, red, purple, green. Your day off was a color on a card. The factories never slept. Production climbed. The plan worked. And then people started noticing what it cost them. A husband was yellow. His wife was green. They were never home on the same day again. Friends couldn't meet. Families couldn't gather. Nobody shared a single day. The state had kept the time and taken the togetherness. By 1931, they retreated to a 6-day version. It failed too. In 1940, the Soviet Union quietly gave the 7-day week back. 2 empires tried to redesign the week. Both surrendered to it. Not because 7 is magic, because of what the week actually does. It has one job: make millions of strangers move at the same time. Open together, close together, rest together, buy together. Whoever controls that grid controls when you work and when you don't. And the part of it you love most is barely 100 years old. The 2-day weekend wasn't ancient. It was negotiated. In 1926, Ford's factories moved to 5 days and 40 hours. Not as a gift. Workers with a free Saturday had time to spend money. So here's what all of this means for your Sunday evening. That heaviness you feel before Monday isn't laziness. It isn't weakness. Researchers keep finding a spike in heart attacks on Monday mornings. Your body isn't reacting to the planet. It's reacting to a schedule. There is no Monday in nature. There never was. Your ancestors lived by light, weather, hunger, and the moon. You live by a grid that Babylon imagined and an empire made law. You were never bad at Mondays. Monday was built, and nobody asked you.